H40, all done and gone.
Oh.
Yeah, look at the shirt.
That's a
That's your shirt.
nice shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
Oh,
That's a nice
shit.
shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
That's a nice shirt.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
That's a nice shirt. What are we here? What are we doing? There was a sign up there, but
yeah, there was a sign, but you
it
know,
said H40, but
it's like what? Nighttime now. So
Getting close to that.
movie magic. No.
Reverse intro.
We're about to go inside of the convention.
Oh
it's gonna be awesome.
You see that line over there? Yeah.
Oh man, it's crazy. Halloween 40, Pasadena. We're about to go inside.
Yeah, Scott's already over there. We got to catch up.
That's
And
right.
not only that, this weekend, some people survived the rain and the lightning over at Haddonfield.
Oh, no kidding. Seriously, that was crazy.
Apparently, they didn't officially announce it, but apparently it was Dick Warlock and George P. Grover's last convention appearance.
Yeah,
so if you guys missed out on those, sorry.
Too bad, so sad.
Man,
That's
crazy.
I know. I mean,
Who
you would
knew?
think they would have announced it. What a dick move.
And all they said for the Dick Warlock one was it was going to be one of his last ones, but
Yeah.
they didn't say the last one.
Exactly. Yeah.
They say
She read it on the site. Others
Right.
read it on
That's
the
how I
site.
read it.
Well, they said in November he's getting knee surgery.
Oh.
Yeah, he can barely lift his shoulder up too. So yeah, he's pretty hurt up. So
Pretty dinged up. So
Yeah.
hey. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go check it out, and yeah.
yeah, follow us along, man. It'll be fun.
Oh man.
Can you please rate the "You Let Him Out" as well?
Yeah, I guess I could squeeze it in here.
I've got a good orange.
I'll let you use your good orange.
The blue looks kind of fabulous too, but orange you prefer?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta say, it scared me as a kid. You did such a good job with that. Did you have Tim Curry in mind for Pennywise?
It was a suggestion that came up early, and I didn't need to look any farther. Basically, my feeling was, wow, if Tim wants to do this, he would be brilliant.
Oh, he wanted to do it.
And, well, then the usual thing happens. The name comes up, they pass it around the room, producers, director. I say, yeah, let's do it. Then they call the agent and see if you can work a deal. The actor generally wants to see a script, and then they get back to you. And so it was pretty seamless. It wasn't any big drama to get it. I think he liked the script,
Yeah.
liked the part, and wow, he was awesome.
That's cool. Yeah. He such it. Yeah. Like the new one is fun, but nothing will ever be that good. Like it's just so.
I think one of the things we got right were the kids and the adults. I believe those kids grew up to be those adults.
I see that too.
Yeah, we really did some. We had like a 3-day boot camp where the adults and the kids, although they weren't in scenes together, we had them all in one place. They got to know each other. They started working out personal mannerisms and matched from kid to adult. That was a big key to really having it. Yeah, that was it. Well, I think that's one of that movie's good strengths is the good chemistry. Stephen King is so good about childhood stuff. Everybody says, "Oh yeah, king of horror and blah blah blah," but his real secret is rites of passage of children. It's all through his stuff. But Stand By Me.
Stand by me.
Yeah. Of course he can.
And now she's sitting by you.
Really pops, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. You've turned me on to a new trick.
I like that. Especially because that movie's so badass.
It looks cool. That really does look pretty cool.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. Can you also personalize it, actually?
What are you, to?
To Christian?
Christian, okay.
C-H-R-I-S.
C-H-R-I-S-T-I-A-N?
Yeah.
Boy, they're coming out with a new boat. What would you like me to find? Over there? Would you like me
I am. Christian? I am.
The orange, very good. Where do you want it?
Anywhere.
Oh, that's
fine.
great that you got this orange.
Yeah.
Right in here, maybe?
Yeah, wherever you want.
They have a red one, I think, too. About 15.
You don't want your name on it, do you?
No, that's fine.
Commando and Running Man. Any particular that stood out?
I was actually a stunt actor in, remember when they were in the mall?
Yeah.
He was fighting all those guys.
Right.
And a cop runs up to the top of the stairway and says, "Oh, here, I'm going to shoot."
Yeah.
And then the girl goes, "Boop," and I go, "Nope."
That was you?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Awesome, wasn't it?
Did you get to go sliding in Running Man on the little tubes for the Running Man show?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to
I
do those.
forget when no, don't put your thumb on that.
Oh, yeah. Don't want to do that.
No, there's something happened with all the people in the grandstands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was one of those jacks.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so
Good old
a lot of days you just do nothing and then you get paid a lot.
Hey, that's what matters most, getting
Don't
paid.
have to
Just
hurt
wait
yourself.
for it, all right?
You ready to have a good time? Are you ready to have a good time? Are you excited about a little
Is Amy ready?
Halloween coming out? Are you excited to hear about the principles behind it? You want to talk to them? You want to see them? You want to find out what you can expect when the boogeyman comes back home? My name is Steve Uncle Creepy Barton from BrainwavesTalk.com, and I have the honor and the pleasure of working with you guys today to bring you what's going to be one hell of a panel. So without further ado, I want to bring out Mr. Chris Nelson, Mr. Vincent Van Dyke. They're the makeup effects artists who created the new Myers Bands. Guys, come on out. Next up, I'd like to bring out one of the producers, one of the men who spearheaded this project and made sure it not only happened, but happened the right way. Mr. Ryan Turek. Now, somebody who's very special to me, somebody who's kept this franchise alive, someone who's carried on his father's work. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Malik Akkad. Next up, I want to bring out the film's art director, Mr. Sean White. Sean!
Isn't that a skater name?
One of the people who stir up the boogeyman for his 40th year anniversary, Miss Rhian Reese. Rhian! about the shape himself. You guys ready to meet your new boogeyman? Mr. Jim Courtney. Jim, come on out. And finally, the man who made the magic happen, Director David Gordon Green. And also, makeup effects artist Vincent Van Dyke. Sorry, I thought I said you were ready, buddy. Come on out. The reason why I realize what they have, the attraction that this franchise has, how deeply the fans care about it. We were talking, I was being asked to shoot in Serbia for no money, and it was pretty much a nightmare. A miraculous thing happened when that ended. We were able to look around and partner up with people who do get it and who, and as you've seen, know how to market it, know how to make it. It's just been amazing. And speaking of John Carpenter, as soon as those rights came up and I was sort of free of that, he was the first person I went and saw, and I just said, you've got to be a part of this, and everybody collectively were so excited about that and on board with that. But that fateful day is what led to all the stars aligning, and Jamie and John and David and Blumhouse, and so I do call it the sort of the miracle day, and here we are now. Amen. So now, Halloween is a really unique franchise because it's one of the only ones that has so many different storylines and so many different plot threads. And I wrote about that on HalloweenMovies.com, and you guys should check that out because if you haven't been to that website, I can assure you, if you're a Halloween fan, you need to. But where did the idea to pick up right after the original film come from? David?
Yeah, that's a David question.
First of all, Jason Blum reached out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in talking to him about ideas for the film. And immediately I got very excited about it and went to my business partner, the actor Danny McBride, who became an unlikely collaborator. I'm an unlikely collaborator in this endeavor. But we just started to talk about ideas and saying, well, what if? And we really were, as I'm sure all of you, when you see a sequel to a movie you love, or you see a movie that you respond to, you think, what if, and what's next, and all that. And so we just started putting ourselves in the mind of our own appreciation of the original film. Loving every film that's been made in the franchise and appreciating them, but wanting specifically to honor Carpenter's 1978 film. When we got to the core of what we were responding to about that movie, it was the simplicity. It was not motivation. It was not justification. It was not an elaborate backstory. It was something very primal and unexplained, and that's what really terrified us about that. So then we said, what if? Would the world hate us? Would the world reject us if we said there was no Halloween 2 and beyond? But we started right there. So it was an initial kind of novelty idea that the more we started following that thread, the more we started finding a narrative that we really liked because of it.
Get up here, sir. Come on, get up here.
This was in my contract. I'm supposed to be at every one of these, and look, they didn't invite me. I'm just kidding, the guy. Are they doing okay, you guys? Okay. I'm checking in. See, he's an old guy. He's allowed to do this.
Thank you, Nick. Nick Castle, let him hear it, guys. You can do better than that for the original Boogeyman. Let him hear it.
When the original, it was
was never hot. It was never that cold. It was Los Angeles.
You're fine because you're in like that thing.
Except for the beginning where I jumped onto the car.
Okay.
When I don't have the mask
It was raining
on. It was raining with cold water in the middle of the night.
Oh my
and me with just a hospital gown on and my underwear. That was so bad.
That was in Burbank, right? Is that where that was shot at?
Where the hell was it?
I always wondered that. Like Burbank or something? I don't say that.
Was that in one take?
The Hollywood Hill. No, remember it's first you jump over it from the inside. You look at it and jump up. Then on top.
But did you do that in one take, or did they have to do it?
No, they did it 3 times.
Okay. So I'm
That'd be
curious
pretty
how...
impressive if that was the case.
Anything special besides that? You good? Sure. The shape.
The shape.
Wow, that poster's shaping up real good.
There you go. Careful.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so pretty.
I've gotten good at dodging them. It's yours. Yeah, they'll come around and then you get it.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
French bulldog who looks like Stitch.
I got a serious question to ask you.
All right, what is it?
I heard the Ballard brothers beat you in a match. What is going on with that?
One on the left and one on the right.
I'll clean them both up.
Oh shit!
I'll manage.
Oh man! Now would you sell?
10% of the company. There you go. That cool? Too Christian. How about a kiss? Kiss my ass? What do you want me to put? You tell me what to put.
Whatever you want.
You know what I usually write? I usually write, hope you're my next victim.
Oh, I like that.
You know? What do you want? He wants something to do with a kiss, but I don't know what to say.
Chris has the best puns.
Kiss me? No.
Something with
I think let's go with Kiss Your Ass Goodbye. Just because.
Okay, kiss your ass goodbye. Okay.
The kiss that don't miss.
That's right. I'm the boogeyman.
That's cool.
Ready to resurrect you? Just get this guy right here. They'll resurrect you with a kiss.
Really?
Oh my god, I loved it, and I was just like,
I thought this was a Halloween convention and everything but here. That's
I
great.
know, I love H2O. Don't get me wrong, I love
Trust me, it's
H2O.
okay.
I'm a creature, but the house was definitely one of my...
Oh, that's great. And you like Lake Placid?
Oh yeah.
You want me to sign? You learned all these bad words, but I'll say them.
Yeah,
Do you want to test that on because of paint pen? So. Yeah, good. What's your name?
Christian.
Christian?
CHRI.
Good, how are you? Sorry. Is that, who's that? It's not Ari. I don't know, actually. Now that you mention it, I don't know who that is. Then why not?
Awesome. Can I get a photo? Sorry.
No, it's all good.
I'll do one with you. Sometimes it helps to still see.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice. You're like, okay, gotta wait another 5 years.
I'm
for another one of
happy.
these?
Yeah, exactly. We should be doing them every year.
Oh, you know what? That would be a good idea, especially every October. It's asking for it.
I think people get all the time, you know. There's some bad dude in the. Oh, down here?
Yeah, anywhere you like.
Something like that. We shot it on MGM's back lot.
Okay.
In a tank.
Oh, wow.
Big tank.
God,
you don't know the name Esther Williams, but she was in the movies long ago because she was a ballerina underwater. She could, you know, she was an actress, but her thing was swimming. You know?
So
and they had a big tank made for her with holes in it, so they could photograph her doing her underwater ballet stuff, and that's what they used.
Wow. So you knocked it out of the park on that thing, man. Despite this is not working.
I gotta say, I enjoyed your Friday Part 5 story with mooning Tom Morga through the window.
Where would you like me to sign?
Anywhere's fine. Wherever you think you look good.
Yeah, I don't want to
About the second trick or treat at that door. After that night, I just say,
There you go. There you go. Oh, True Lies. Here we go.
And signed by Jamie herself.
There she goes. Alright. Well,
totally.
I'm going to have to go above her.
It's like
Otherwise, we won't see it.
It's like you get into that mode. It's funny. It's something you just walk around.
How's that?
I love this thing. I like this thing.
Symbol, yeah.
Can you write H4 and H6 over here?
It's just cooling. It's so hard.
bloody good time?
Oh, you know I am.
You State of Suspiria again?
Shit. Man, incredible. We're just melting, man.
Oh.
I know they're all different. It'll be 2737.
Hey Chris, what's behind that door?
I don't know. I thought Dario Argento had Door in the Darkness or something. Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I don't like this cutthroat business. I'm getting out of here.
I don't know. It's completely natural and fun. I helped to choose Bob because he asked
Tell them
me
that.
to.
Because I'm curious about that.
Yeah, he asked. Well, after I auditioned, which I've told this many times before that you never get to audition with a director, but I did. He offered me the job on the spot, which is also totally unusual. Would you mind staying afterwards? I got 3 guys out there who can help me pick Bob. And I'm like, sure. So we chose Bob, John Graham, and I don't know, we just had an interesting connection. And I haven't seen him in, 10 years? And it's just, that was the way it was on the set. I met Jamie Lee, we were instant friends, same with Nancy, and we just had this nice chemistry and connection. But, of course, everybody's awkward, doing a scene like that. Definitely we were not totally naked. We had clothes on, partially, except for me. But I thought we were enthusiastic and robust. And,
I remember that.
Needed a cigarette afterwards. That's how good it was.
I believe that John thought we were a little too enthusiastic at first. And
I remember that.
Tried to said, well, how to say this?
Tone it down.
Tone it down.
Tone it down.
Thrust. From the back. I guess I was trying to be very realistic. And maybe not that realistic, so maybe just a little writhing and
We had a lot of sheet motion.
But what was good was, I thought they were very thoughtful about how comfortable we were.
Oh,
And
it was only Dean and Deborah and John in the sound file.
waiting till my last day on set.
No, I didn't
So
know
we
that.
could do it. So we had time to build some sort of rapport.
There it is. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay, everyone. Another convention come and gone. This was definitely a special one. H40, Halloween, 40 Years of Terror. I mean, I still remember H35 like it was yesterday, 2013, going with my best friend Yuli, who you guys have seen in some of my review videos. And yeah, it must have dropped like $500 or $600 in autographs and merchandise and stuff like that. This time around, honestly, I don't even want to think about it. I don't even want to think about how much I spent on autographs and merch, because whatever it was well worth it. This was, as I said earlier, Dick Warlock and George P. Wilbur's last convention. Dick was having surgery pretty soon, so yeah, he looked, I mean, he was all right, but yeah, he looked pretty bad shape. You could tell he needs that surgery. So yeah, hopefully everything turns out all right. Everyone else, I mean, we had a freaking blast just meeting people. I had some friends from the East Coast drop by for this convention, which was freaking, I mean, that's fucking awesome. So yeah, and squad had a blast. Now, gonna just get into it, show you guys all the cool merch, all the autographs I got, and let's check it out. Okay, and first up, I'll start with the merchandise. Picked up these freaking awesome coasters right here. I didn't have a Freddy one, so had to pick that one up. I love Halloween, it is a Halloween convention, so yeah, it's only natural. And another John Carpenter classic, The Thing. And Beetlejuice, of course. Won't say that name 3 times though. But yeah, if you guys are interested in picking some of these up, it's I believe they're called Scream For Me Incorporated is the company that makes these. So yeah, you can definitely feel free to check them out. I mean, this isn't all they had. They had like all kinds of shit. They had patches, like purses, personalized wallets, like some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, definitely feel free to check them out. Next up, I got these Rabbit in Red Lounge Haddonfield, Illinois matchsticks right here. And I got them from Forever Midnight. They're 100% screen accurate. And yeah, I mean, I don't smoke, I don't drink, or any of that stuff. But like, yeah, these are fucking cool. So I had to get these. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say. I'm freaking never gonna use them. I'm just, obviously a collector. So yeah, these are gonna be look pretty nice next to all my other signed Halloween stuff. And this wasn't merch I picked up here at Halloween 40 Years of Terror. This was actually a gift from Fonzo. He managed to snag a couple of these for Chris, Amy, and I. So, Fonzo, huge freaking, like, fuck, dude. Seriously, thank you. Freaking snagged these San Diego Comic-Con exclusive posters for Halloween 2018, which is coming out this week. I can't freaking wait to watch it. And, I mean, this poster is freaking gorgeous. So, yeah. Again, Fonzo, dude, like, yeah. Can't thank you enough. Oh, fuck. Next up for merchandise, picked up these 2 t-shirts right here. This one being the official H40 t-shirt. You gotta love that freaking design. I mean, it's freaking just amazing. And, of course, pretty clever there with the H40. Horror Hound, of course. And this was a Fright Rags t-shirt. I saw this online, actually, and they completely ran out of my size, like, right off the bat, which usually happens. Medium sizes tend to go pretty quick. So, yeah, I was hoping they would have this at the show. And my buddy Oz was cool enough to... he had VIP early entry, so he was cool enough to wait in line and snag me this before they were all gone, which they were, like probably an hour or 2 later. So yeah, some more Halloween t-shirts to add to the collection. And that same Michael Myers t-shirt design you guys just saw, they actually had it as a bag as well. So I actually ended up picking 2 of these. Got one for me, obviously, and one my friend Reina, who you guys saw, came down for Son of Monsterpalooza. But unfortunately, she couldn't make a trip down for this show. So yeah, we all missed you, and I figured since you couldn't make it, got you a nice little souvenir. So can't wait to give that to you. Hope you love it. And yeah, I mean, this could very well be my next, my new convention bag, actually. I just freaking can't get over that design. It's fucking beautiful. Looking like Dano just snapped his fingers or something with the leaves and stuff, Pretty funny. First up for the autographs, I'm going to start with my 11x17 poster collection. So I have this Halloween 2 poster signed by Rick Rosenthal, who was only there on Saturday. So he was definitely a priority. Halloween 2 is one of my favorite sequels. I mean, I just love the whole aspect, just in the hospital. It's pretty, claustrophobic kind of vibe to it. So, yeah, I definitely had to have him sign this. And he's the only one I'm going to have sign this. Like, I have a thing. I want to start. I have some of the Friday the 13th movie posters, 11x17. I have, 1 through 7, I believe, all signed by the directors. And so, I, little light bulb there. So it kind of went off. So I kind of want to do the same with the Halloween series. So here we go. Now this is definitely a sequel that doesn't get much love as far as, sequels go. Definitely underappreciated just because of the whole, it's definitely the black sheep of the Halloween series. Just because, there's no Michael Myers in it. Even though technically he is in the movie. He's just not, you know, he's not the killer. Obviously, they show him on TV, you know, a little cameo thing. But yeah, I love this freaking movie. I will always defend Halloween 3. In my opinion, it's you know, it was the experiment sequel. The original idea was, of course, we all know, an anthology. So each film was going to be a standalone, and you know, you either love it or you hate it. But yeah, I personally love it. I love just the imagery of, you know, the masks, and I mean, how can you forget? There you go, the silver shamrock jingle right there. Can't forget that. And you got Tom Atkins, like, come on. And Tommy Lee Wallace, I actually approached him with an interesting idea, and he told me he's never had anybody ask him to do that, which I love the color scheme of the masks, so I had him sign his name, you know, his first, middle, and last name for each one of the colors of the masks. So, yeah, he freaking fell in love with the idea, and yeah, he loved it, and there you go. Pretty freaking awesome there. I mean, this poster looks freaking beautiful. Look at, get a full view of that. And here is yet another Halloween sequel I freaking love. I would have to say the only real problem I had with this one was probably the mask. That was about it. Like, I think if you had given me this, you know, the William Shatner mask, like, it'd be the perfect Halloween sequel in my opinion. And anyway, I went up to Dwight Little's table and asked him a few questions. You know, how was it? I mean, we always ask people, like, oh, how was it like working with, but I asked him, you know, what was it like directing Donald Pleasence? And he told me it was quite funny because he was actually pretty intimidated by him, you know, by just, it's Donald Pleasence, you know, you look at all his previous work, and yeah, but he told me it was a freaking blast. Got to chatting with him a little bit, talked to him about how this year they have a Halloween 4 maze at, you know, Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. And they did not include, I was a little disappointed because they didn't include the preacher that, you know, conversates with Loomis in the truck. I thought that would have been so freaking cool to add that character, like, that element into the maze. But, yeah, and he agreed, too, so missed opportunity. But, yeah, one of my favorite Halloween sequels, so freaking cool. I mean, you know, what else can I say? So Steve Miner was at age 40, and I thought this freaking poster was amazing. I caught him at age 35 back in 2013 and had him sign a Friday the 13th Parts 2 and 3 posters, as well as my Crystal Lake Memories poster, which you guys have seen in tons of my videos. But I thought this was so freaking awesome that he didn't have Halloween H2O posters. He had posters of the original working title, Halloween 7, The Revenge of Laurie Strode, and I'm like, how freaking awesome is this? I'm like, this is, yeah, I couldn't pass this up. It's just so freaking cool. Like, I've never seen this. I know it was the working title, but I never knew, like, you know, he had prints with him, like, that he signs and stuff, so, yeah, pretty freaking cool. And it's actually, ironically, it's the 20th anniversary of Halloween H2O this year, so yeah, that's quite a milestone there. Shit, I remember being like 8 years old, freaking going to watch this movie with, you know, begging my parents to go watch this. So yeah, that's pretty that's making me feel old, I guess, but yeah. And believe it or not, Brad Lorray was actually one of the last Michaels I needed to complete my original series, you know, all the Michael Myers 8x10s. So I just love this image, and I had to have him sign. I'm a sucker for puns. I'm sorry. Anybody who's seen my videos knows I love a good pun when the opportunity comes up. So I had to have him write, "To Christian, kiss your ass goodbye." As you can see, played him in Halloween Resurrection. And also, Halloween 2018 had James Jude Courtney add this 8x10 to the collection. And yeah, collection's pretty much complete now, so pretty freaking awesome. Moving on to some DVDs, I had Donna Keegan sign my Halloween H2O and Halloween Resurrection DVD inserts. She was Jamie Lee Curtis's stunt double, not just on these films, but on several others. And then she was actually telling a funny story of how they actually met. So what happened was Jamie Lee was at a club, and she was using the restroom and washing their hands and all that stuff. And then she kind of looks over and she's like, "Holy crap, you look exactly like me." And yeah, she's like, "Oh, they started chatting." She's like, "Oh, I'm a stunt double," and obviously she knew who Jamie Lee was. And yeah, that's how that happened. So pretty interesting. It's a pretty funny story, funny the way things work out. So yeah, I had her sign my H2O and my Resurrection, and these two are actually very special to me because I had Donna Keegan, who also stunt doubled for Jamie Lee Curtis on True Lies, one of my favorite action movies ever. Of course, Arnold and Jamie Lee in one movie, like what the fuck? It's freaking awesome. And I had Halloween signed by Charles Cyphers, who actually came out of retirement for this convention because he retired from doing cons a few years ago actually. So I was lucky to get him on this, which is already signed by John Carpenter, and believe it or not, I got Jamie Lee Curtis right there, not at this show, and I also got Jamie Lee Curtis on here thanks to my buddy Chris, who helped me out with that. So yeah, huge shout out to you. But basically, she was doing Jimmy Kimmel earlier this week, like I believe on Wednesday. She was on Jimmy Kimmel Live, and we waited for her outside, and yeah, that's what happened. And I know you guys probably think I'm full of shit, so here you go. There she is, guys. Jamie Lee Curtis.
Did you get a blue show? Thank you. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, guys.
There you go.
What, babe?
There she is.
What is it? Marlin or L? Go. See ya.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jamie.
So, as you guys may know, Tom Morga was at this show, who played bandaged Michael Myers in Halloween 4. And I obviously had to get his signature added onto this. There he is. Tom Morga. He played Roy and Jason in Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. One of my favorite sequels. So underrated. It's the same thing, just like Halloween 3 and Friday 5. It's just the black sheep of the series. I don't know why they get as much hate, as they do. I'll never understand that. The whole, the killer wasn't Jason excuse, that's just lame to me. By those standards, by that logic, they don't like the original either, right? Because Jason wasn't the killer in that one. But anyway, that's my little rant. So, yeah, finally got him on this poster. I got Steve Dash. I got Derek Mears on it as well. I got Kane. I believe he was the first one I got on this, actually. I got Ted White. I got Ari on it. And CJ. I believe for the original series, I think I only need Ken Kersinger on this thing for it to be complete. So, yeah. Hopefully I can get him pretty soon. Hopefully he comes down to LA for a show. Be freaking cool. And here is my Friday the 13th Crystal Lake Memories poster that if you guys follow my videos, you guys have seen like a million times already, I'm sure. But Dick Warlock, who played Michael Myers in Halloween 2, also did stunts for Friday the 13th Part 5. So had to get him on here. He was the stunt coordinator on New Beginning, and if you guys have seen the documentary, you know that hilarious story about him mooning Tom Morga through the window during the filming of a scene to try to get him to crack up. So yeah, I actually mentioned that to him. He thought it was pretty funny. So yeah, we had a good laugh over it. So finally got him on here, and I'm so happy I did after I found out this was actually his last show. So yeah, check it out. Okay guys, first of all, I gotta give a huge shout out again to my buddy Oz, who was cool enough to stand in line and get this for me before general admission got to go through the door, because I, under no circumstances, wanted this poster to run out before I got a chance to grab it. It's not, it's not like a regular poster, like that regular, poster paper. It's a print. So, you can check it out and see like the pretty freaking awesome actually how they did it. But anyway, yeah, this was the poster I was looking for at the show. I did not want to leave without it, and got my orange marker, had everybody sign. So I have the Shape in the original Halloween, Nick Castle, and their Halloween 2, I got Dick Warlock, George P. Wilbur, of course, played him in Halloween 4, did a few stunts for 5, and he played him in 6. And I got Don Shanks, who played the majority of Michael Myers in Halloween 5. Also got Chris Durand, Halloween H2O. And I got Brad for Halloween Resurrection up here. And I got the new Michael Myers for Halloween 2018, James Jude Courtney up here. And I wasn't entirely sure if I wanted to get Tyler, just because, it's like the remake, and I kind of wanted more to get like the original series Michael Myers. I don't know, I'm kind of funny like that. I might change my mind later and just, get Tyler on this thing too, just because it's so freaking like gorgeous. Look at it. And of course, me being me, I had to get it in orange just to go along with the poster. And I don't know, I'm funny about like people signing in different colors. Like, I didn't want 3 of them to be in silver, or anything like that, and the rest totally different colors. But that's just me. I like what I like. So yeah, check it out. So there you guys have it. All the autographs and merchandise I hoarded up on this weekend. Had a freaking blast with the squad. What can I say? It had been too long already since Son of Monsterpalooza. So yeah, we definitely all missed hanging out. Finally got the chance to do it. Perfect opportunity. Just, celebrating 40 years of this classic back there. It's pretty freaking cool. Had that poster signed by Carpenter almost a decade ago. Freaking hard to believe that. But yeah, first time meeting Carpenter at Fangoria's Weekend of Horrors, actually, which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. But hopefully it might, fingers crossed, because, Fangoria, the magazine, is coming back, so you never know, right? Anyway, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, great freaking memories had at this one, and can't wait for H45. So, yeah, see you guys next time.